A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this particular session, the message is that you're gonna find someone, you're gonna be with someone who is much better than him. Okay. So the reason why this message has been popping up is because I've noticed this, and this is the energy of some people, that they are waiting for someone for a very long time. Remember, I had also made a session on waiting energies, and I spoke to all of you people that waiting is not the right spot to be in. If you're waiting, then that means you're not doing anything, nothing is happening. Okay? So, some people are waiting. First of all, they are already doing a mistake by waiting for so long. And secondly, they are waiting for the wrong person. They are not supposed to wait for the wrong person because that person is already a wrong person, not the right match. And you are assuming that this person is a right match and let me wait for it. Had you been waiting for the right person, then also we can say, okay, fine, you are forgiving and you are patient. That's okay. They will realize their mistake and they can come back to you. Okay. Had it been the right person. But it's not the right person. So all the time is wasted. And on top of that, you're feeling very low. You're listening to these words. You're listening to the channelings. You're listening to some very strong messages also that, hey, wake up. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? Still you are not able to get out of it. You have fallen in a pit. You want to get out of the pit, but you are unable to get out of the pit. Even if someone is throwing the ladder, you don't have the energy to grab the ladder. Finally, you would need a crane to be picked out, but you need to create that energy that I have to get out of this pit. If you have fallen into garbage, if you fall into a truck full of garbage, what would your immediate response be? I am not even talking about the reaction. I am talking about the response. Your immediate response would be to get out of that garbage and clean yourself first and foremost. Get out of that garbage. Run as fast as you can. Brush off all the things, dust it out because it's garbage. How much perfume are you going to spray on the garbage to not make it smell like garbage? Tell me. Feel this intensity that I'm sharing with you right now. Get out of that garbage. Go get a nice warm hot water bath or a cold shower. Clean yourself fully. Use a good shampoo. Use a good soap or whatever you can. A loofah. Every corner you need to clean of your body, so that all the gunk goes away, the stink goes away. Getting out of the garbage immediately doesn't mean you'll be clean. You'll be stinking. You need to clear that stink. And if you're going to remain in that garbage or in that pit, what are you putting yourself into? That's worst. But you are scared because you think that the garbage or the pit is what you deserve. If you're out of it, where would you go? Come on, you have a whole palace waiting for you. You have a beautiful green garden with lake, ponds waiting for you. You need to get out first. And I was shown this vision. The person you are waiting for or the person you think is the right person for you. Some of you are maybe not exactly in the waiting stage. Some of you could be in the dating stage. But it would be very toxic dating. It would be like you are a doormat. You are being thrown breadcrumbs. The person is taking from you so much, not giving you anything. You feel like you're getting sexually exploited. You feel like you're just getting used. But you're so codependent and so attached, and on top of that, you're thinking this person is your twin flame. You have given the wrong person label of the twin flame. That person, how can that person be your twin flame? If they are the same for so long, they show no empathy towards you. Their ego is so big. They are suffering. They might not even know they are suffering, but they are so egotistical and they lack empathy, they lack humanity, that they cannot even ask you for once, are you okay? How have you been? You know someone, right? And you know someone for such a close proximity. This is not a friend somewhere, traveler, meeting here and there, colleagues. No, this is a close relationship. In a close relationship, you just choose to humiliate a person or disrespect a person, mistreat a person, and then come back to them when you need them. You are nice to them when you need them. If you don't need them, you are discarding them. And then they play this runner-chaser dynamic. They come and go, they come and go, they come and go. How can they be the right person? Some people tell me that sometimes we meet the right people at the wrong time. It is the wrong time. That's why they will never be the right people. Because they could be right or wrong, doesn't matter, but they are meeting you at the wrong time. The right people meeting you at the wrong time are also wrong people for you. And if they want to be right, then they need to meet you at the right time. Have they done that? Have they made any effort for you? If not to meet you, talk to you, have they made any effort to fix their behavior for you, in front of you? Some people are trying to be like a mystery, Their ghost mode is always on. They are a ghost in other people's life, They come and go as and when they like. They'll make phone calls. You cannot see them. You cannot meet them. In a world which has all technology, all transportation, all sorts of, benefits are there, luxuries are there. In such a world, these people are never available. You can't see them. You don't know how they look like, how their skin color is, how their texture is, how their hairstyle is. Are they even real, or you're talking to a spirit? Maybe there is some technology now, spirits have also started talking to people. Some of them don't even have a profile picture. If you look for them, you can't see how they look. You don't know who they are. Sometimes it's literally like you're talking to a catfishing account. Some girls are actually having these type of affairs and they are putting that person under the category of twin flame. Because so many things match. The running and chasing is matching. Initially it was so nice. Initially when you met this person online, it was so nice. Some people are having these long-term online affairs with a ghost. In India, we used to have a movie. It was a sort of a comedy action movie. The superhero was called Mr. India. I think even a Hollywood movie seems to be sort of Hollow Man. Little bit of its copy. But Hollow Man is a negative character. And Mr. India is a superhero, a positive character. Who is basically just a common man. But he has the power, or he has a technique, some technology. They don't show any supernatural or spiritual intervention. They show a scientific intervention. He gets a gadget. He puts on that gadget and he can go invisible. And as an invisible person, he is doing a lot of things, fighting against goons and villains and this and that. So at least he, being Mr. India, suits. Okay, we can't see Mr. India, but in the movie, there is a person who is the one who plays Mr. India. Otherwise, he's a normal guy. Without the gadget, anyone can see him, hear him, touch him. In fact, Mr. India can be heard. So these people have become Mr. Indias. They can be heard. But are they really like Mr. India? No. They are just a ghost. They have no real identity in front of you. You ask them to meet you, they will do some drama. Maybe they are married. Maybe they are that person is a married person, or that person is in some problem. Maybe this person is going through some weird issue. Otherwise, why will they remain invisible? Or they don't consider you worthy enough. They just think that you are some stupid girl on the internet who has no time, nothing to do. She is literally, another Hindi word we have, Vela. Vela means someone who has nothing to do. She is Vela person. She has no other job but to cater to me every time I talk to her. And I can ask for her pictures. But I will not send the pictures. I'll send some edited old picture, something. Or if she'll ask me, then I'll come up with some excuse. I'm not in the mood right now. She has to be in the mood, but I can't be in the mood. Then there are some who are next step further. They are probably coming on the video calls, and even on the video they are doing all sorts of things. They are doing complete enjoyment and exploitation of a person's emotions. But who is at fault? How can you let this go on for so many years? Whether you are simply waiting for someone who's on ghost mode, whether you are dating someone who comes and goes, whether you are in an online relationship, whatever it is, these people are not the right people for you. And right now your time is not the right time, then you need to change your time and make it right time if it's a wrong time. Either you are right or that person is wrong. Either you are the right in the right time but you are meeting the wrong people. Okay, that is understandable, we can fix that. But what about it? What about the fact that if you are wrong? Maybe you are attracting wrong people because you are also wrong. You can't fix the wrong people, but you can fix your wrongs. You can fix yourself. You can turn yourself from wrong to right. Okay? You need to do that. You need to think about that. And then the next prediction is that someone much better, I don't know how many much I should add into it, such a smart, good looking, attractive, sensitive person who is beautiful within and beautiful outside. And obviously you find that person very beautiful. I don't know how they are, but in your eyes that person is so beautiful and you are so beautiful in their eyes. That type of a person will come in your life. If you remove this wrong timing and wrong person, and you don't even have to do anything, you just have to get out from the garbage. That's it. That's all you need to do. Get out from the garbage and clean yourself, become nice and clean, hygienic, wear nice clean clothes and sit in the sun for some time. Soak in the sun. Maybe you fell into that garbage van by mistake. Maybe you fell from the balcony. Maybe it was an accident. You should see it like an accident, that it was an accident. I made a mistake. Don't dwell into that mistake anymore. Because something really amazing is waiting for you outside of that gunk. And that person will stand with you with open arms and say, hey, I am proud of you, my darling. I love you. I am happy for you. Because you got the guts to get out from the garbage. You got yourself cleaned up. You're not feeling bad about it. It was an accident. It was a mistake. You failed maybe, you fell down, but now you got up and you fixed yourself. And that person would also be like you. That person would be on the same page, on the same energy. They may have also done the same thing in the past. They can see it. So it's not about just intimacy. You deserve to be with a person who is there for you. If not, if nobody is like that around you, then be strong to be with yourself, because that cleaning up, that shampoo, that changing of clothes, that jumping out from the van, all of that, you are supposed to do it. If you do all these steps, then that will wait for you. And I'm not saying it because I want to give you some kind of a greed or a bait that if you do inner work, your Mr. Right is standing out there for you, or your Miss Right is standing out, Mrs. Right, whatever is waiting for you. No. This is a natural progression. You are spending time with the wrong people. You are a social being. You are a human being. Human beings are social by nature. You will talk to someone else. So you change the people you talk to. If you can't change the people, then change the people. Step on the right side. Step on the bright side. Okay, get out of the dark cave that you have created. Enough of it. Now come out. You have tested yourself way too much. For your personal situation, you can check out the description box and you can write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com only when you're 100% sure that you want to get into a personal reading session or you want to get yourself booked into a therapy. You can work on releasing your karmic blocks, your third party blocks or other karmics who are on your path. You can do chakra alignment that will help your energy flow from within, between all the chakras. And you can work on releasing the narcissistic blocks, the abuse caused by the narcissistic blocks. All of these therapies are available and you can check out the information below. And thank you so much for all those people who are doing active inner work. Thank you so much for all of you people who come to me for personal sessions and those who are in therapy. I'm really proud of you and I'm really happy that I have attracted such people who are so focused on doing inner work and they're very serious about it and they're cleaning themselves up and they're smiling. They're not crying. Okay, there is one small story, let me just add it here before I leave. So basically, whenever a mother is trying to clean up a child, say a mother has a small child, a small baby, you can say not exactly a baby, but 3-4 years old child. Child wants to go out and play in the garden, gets all muddy, comes back, is dirty, and cannot obviously step into the bed like that or roam around in the house like that. So the mother says, come my love, come my child, let me clean you up, let me give you a nice bath. But the child starts crying. The child creates a ruckus. No, mama, no, I'm not going to take a bath. No, no, no. I want to play more. I want to go out more. Please don't do this to me. The child is looking at that cleanup like a punishment, like a punishment. And as soon as the mother puts water, the child starts crying more. She starts rubbing all the soap. The foam is there, she's removing it. And the child is crying, no, no, and this and that. And there's a grandmother outside, The grandmother is saying to the mother of the child, her daughter-in-law, hey, why is this boy crying? What happened? Why are you beating him up? What are you doing to him? The grandmother is feeling emotions for the grandson who's crying his heart out. But the mother cannot listen to both. The mother has to act like a mother. She has to clean up this kid. So sometimes we act like that child. If we become the happy child, we start playing in the water, this whole process will become a very comfortable thing to go through. Your mother is cleaning you up, so let's assume that Almighty is cleaning us up. Instead of crying, we should not cry. We should just, with a smile, we should clean ourselves up. This story was shared to me by my master actually. So all these beautiful stories and advices he shares with his students. So thank you so much to the masters, and thank you so much to all the spirit guides who are working for the twin flame community, for all the genuine twin flames. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of you who are serious about turning into your higher version. I'll see you soon in another one. Keep up the inner work, and remember, ascension is a lifestyle. One love and peace out.